People should hear us okay, right?
Should be able to.
Okay, hit go live.
I did.
How are they here?
We're live.
Oh, we're live.
Hey!
We are live. Okay, I'm going to do
The
something.
beauty of
Click on that the
Live
chat button
streaming.
real quick.
The chat button.
Yep.
Which
Nope,
one?
all the way up.
but see, then I gotta
Oh, right
switch my
there.
glasses because I can't read.
Okay.
All right.
Folks, what's going on? The meatball here, Rocci Stucci. Of course, we have the beautiful Donna Fiducia. And of course, brother
Sorry,
Don Nguyen. Okay, well, you just validated.
I just wanted to make sure we were live.
And you also validated that our sound does sound good. Hey,
Awesome.
so here we are. We're in Georgia. This is the Situation Room. So this is an official, unofficial, but an official show. We are sitting right here on the back deck right now of Double D Ranch Incorporated, owned by the beautiful Donna Fiducia and Don Nguyen. Now, when we were driving earlier, Donna owns everything,
Yes,
but
I do own
technically,
everything.
Turn the volume down.
I'm
Fiducia.
turning my volume down.
so Memorial Day.
Yes.
What about it? It's been Memorial May for us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right.
I was going to wear my Carry the Load t-shirt, but it's actually worn out. My
Hey,
Carry the
Audrey,
Load
how can you hear us? Do we sound okay?
Yo,
'Cause
Audrey.
We're obviously not in the studio.
Obviously not.
All right, what's up, Mary?
Here comes Ron.
here
Ron,
comes-
the
there he
dancing
is.
machine.
God, you can read that from this far?
Yes,
Jeez.
Ron is the
I am really feeling old now.
Oh, yeah. See, I have to look at mine.
There you go, Ron.
Ron is the snake wrangler.
Yes.
Audrey said sound is great.
The
Boom.
snake
You're
never
good.
the snake never left. He kept coming
Sound
back.
is
that
great.
little
Thank you,
stinker.
Audrey.
Audrey,
Our ears on the ground.
No, Audrey.
thank you.
This episode is sponsored by the great folks at Buffalo Rock Ginger Ale.
It's kicking.
Now, what we need to let you know about the Buffalo Rock Ginger Ale, and we'll keep this so you can see it throughout the whole
Is that
show,
they don't sponsor us.
is that
It's
we
literally kicking.
made Ron laugh, and then he blew the Buffalo Rock Ginger Ale out of his nose, and it burned all night long. He had problems sleeping.
He had to go to bed early.
That's a damn fact.
That's a damn fact.
That's a damn fact, he
All
said.
It's a
So-
damn fact.
All right.
We need to, first of all, I'm going to start on a solemn note because we are here because people have died.
That's right.
Heroes have died for us to be able to do stuff like this. This
That's
is
right.
not Veterans Day. This is
Memorial Day.
Big
We
difference.
don't celebrate today.
No,
We remember.
although we did have pretty good dinner, I must say.
But that it was not a celebratory dinner.
A somber celebration.
It was no. We have been remembering the fallen. We actually remember them 365 days
There
out
you
of the
go.
year.
This
There
is
you
true.
go. Yeah. right
Okay, and that's a lifelong memory for us. Now, we did have a lot of fun today,
there. We
did.
worked hard.
and that's because the fallen are they're not wanting us to sit around and mourn. We do that. We bring that on ourselves. The fallen do want us to celebrate their lives.
Yeah.
And so that's what we're doing. Why am I still hearing this?
That's
You got your
Ron.
volume up
I'll
there?
turn mine up.
Yeah, Ron just brought the
He's
volume
got to
up.
check to make
So
sure.
we got a
we're
big
on.
delay.
So anyhow,
Producer
I-
Ron, he's just checking it out,
Yeah.
making sure we're okay.
So I had my Carry the Load t-shirt on, but I had a big hole in the under part of
She
it.
was flashing us with her
Because-
carry the load holy
because
t-shirt.
it's worn out because I wear it all the time. So I do have my Marines t-shirt on.
Yes,
There
you do.
go. Got my
Semper
Marines
Fi.
t-shirt.
Semper Fi.
Absolutely.
So
Joe Kraft, if you're watching, Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
you made a profound point because anybody who's been watching the show for a long time, every day of our life is making sure we recognize. Every day. I mean, how many veterans do we have on our program? And every time the
Yep.
veterans come on our program, we thank them. It's a way of life. And on a flip point, I think it's another valid point to point out that people do celebrate freedoms today because of the sacrifices that were made. And you said it, Don. We're able to do what we did today for the sacrifices.
That's right.
Yep.
That's
So,
right. You know, the oath that doesn't ever expire.
Yeah.
And for those of us that didn't have the honor of serving, I think the only person at the table that has served is our good buddy Ron. The rest of us are indebted. And the thing is, you go up to the active duty or the veterans that are still alive, And a lot of times they are very humbled and they don't really want to, they don't want to receive the gratitude. The bottom line is this: all of you that are watching that aren't veterans, those of us that are sitting here that aren't veterans, with the exception here of Ron, we owe everything we have to you guys. And without you, this wouldn't mean anything.
You know,
And
I had an uncle. My mom and her sisters kind of never got along with the boys in the family. My mother was the youngest of 10 kids, and there were a number of brothers, a number of sisters. So I go to my uncle's wake, my Uncle Al, and there's medals there. He was at the Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah.
He never talked. I mean, you know, unfortunately, the family was kind of split, so I didn't see him all that much anyhow. But that generation never talked about it. Even the Vietnam vets and the Korean vets, they don't want to talk about what they saw and what heroes they were. But they made sure when they came back that they wanted their kids and their grandchildren, just like we're saying right now, we want to leave them a better America. And it's very scary right now because the generations today aren't aware of that.
yeah,
And I just want to throw in, because of the sacrifices, people like Ron Phillips is able to laugh at me when I feel like I'm being attacked from a horse from behind.
and that was funny.
It was.
Pretty funny.
That was.
I don't care who you are.
That was so damn funny.
You could be the Civil War veteran that was killed and his spirit was smashed, Audrey, when this tree fell
That's
down here.
not
Scott
true.
Livingston made fun of my tree.
Oh,
I think it was Scott Livingston. Somebody
That tree's
made fun
been
of the
down for
tree.
10 years,
But
12 years.
we can laugh about that stuff.
and it was a Confederate soldier too. So
Well, now Darla's
Hey, you're
gonna.
in Georgia.
Darla's not gonna be laughing at.
no,
The
I
Confederate
didn't
And
say
South's going to
anything.
do it again.
She actually might just kick your ass.
No, you
because
just sounded kind of
you-
like a little bitch last night.
who did the Confederate soldier?
That's what we were
He
saying.
did. They heard the. Hey, listen, the story. Let me tell you the story behind this. And now
I'm never
There's a-
sure little bitch was the word it was used.
No, do you want to rewatch the interview I did with Brother Newman today?
that's right.
I heard puss.
Was it puss?
It was a puss. I
It
called
was
him a
puss.
puss.
I'll take
You
that
want to
back.
watch the video you did?
No,
I didn't
I
call him.
wouldn't
No,
call
I didn't call him a
anyone a puss.
biatch or a bitch or
no,
anything
it
like
was
that.
puss. That's
It
right.
was puss is the word I used. Now, should I tell this story or
Yes,
no?
please tell the story.
I mean, it's Memorial Day,
It is, but it's
and we're
tragic.
remembering him.
I'm
We're
going to try to
remembering.
read what everybody's saying here.
Okay. So you guys can't see it from this camera angle, but we had about 150-year-old, 7 foot in diameter oak tree
It's
fall.
back there. Ron's going to turn the camera.
He's going to show you the oak.
And
Fall.
then another tree growing next
See,
to it.
even when he's not producing, he's producing.
Yep,
This is great.
there it
Alan.
is. It is right here, right
Yep,
there.
there it is.
Okay.
Boom.
The sun's on it.
It's where I took one of those snakes today.
Out of one of 14 snakes today.
There were a
saw
lot
a
of
ton of
snakes
them.
today.
We saw a
There,
ton
there
of
were more
snakes.
snakes than we thought we had.
Yeah, there were.
Would that be cool if one came out now?
That's
No.
what I was looking
That
for.
would be cool.
No, that would not be.
That would be
cool.
cool.
Right now.
We would put it up on this table if it came out
I
right
don't
now.
think
We
so.
would put it up on the. Ron would do it.
Ron would do it because he's still, there's an open bet for $20 that
Yep.
Ron would pick the snake up.
I picked a dead one up.
I would be out of
Oh.
here.
I said, Rocky, hold this dead one.
It wasn't really a dead snake.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't, Ron.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no, it wasn't.
Okay.
Thanks, Ron.
Way to go, Ron. What a
Good,
boner
Ron.
killer.
I'm
There
sorry.
you go, Ron.
I'm
What
sorry.
a future killer.
Did anybody say snake?
No.
No, Ron.
All right. Back to the dead Confederate soldier. So there are a lot of farmers around here that, thanks, buddy. Ron had too much spaghetti. His mind's numb.
They were good. It was good.
So here's the rumor has it among the farmers out here in Carroll County that when that tree fell in 2009, it had been hit by lightning a number of times, and it just had enough. After 150 plus years, it said, screw it.
It was a day like this,
I'm
and it
flawed.
just fell.
It was a day like any other day,
No, it was a clear
and
day.
that tree fell.
It wasn't even that windy. It just
Now.
tipped. Just went.
Rumor has it. Now, Audrey,
Audrey,
you need to pay attention to this. Darla,
Darla.
if you're, yeah, I see you're in there. Happy, there's, okay, I'm going to come back with the happy Memorial Day
Yeah.
to you. but it's just, we just remember. But we are having fun. So, rumor has it that when that tree fell in 2009, the spirit of a Confederate soldier was trapped under that tree when it fell. There's a lot of people around here that will attest to this story.
No.
Fiducia's in the chat room talking crap.
Yeah, I am.
Is Fiducia is she are you
Bashing you? No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she says, I don't think so.
Darla Hines says, you know what happens.
Just
I'm
called
here.
you out, dude.
All right.
Philip,
Like Phillips called you out the other night.
Oh,
live.
snap, squirrel
What did I
friend.
do?
That's got to be Sarah.
Oh.
Squirrel friend.
Squirrel nuts, Sarah. Mice nuts. Okay, so at any rate, this Confederate
Snake
soldier,
nuts.
this Confederate soldier gets trapped under this 150-year-old 7-foot diameter oak tree when it goes down. Now, Rocky and Ron, last night was their first night here in quite a while.
Oh, yeah.
And they heard this Confederate soldier moaning, and he was moaning, and he was crying a little bit, and he was whimpering.
A little scream every once in a
Little
while.
scream.
Yeah.
No, that was Ron. He was sleeping with the light on.
Yeah, I did sleep with the light on.
Did
We
you?
noticed.
Yes.
We saw the
You
light.
noticed it. Rocky noticed
had
it.
the
He
door
closed the
open.
door
It was the bathroom
or the bathroom
light.
light. Yeah.
Ron Phillips
Right up here.
slept with the light
He slept with the
on.
light on.
Absolutely did.
Why, Ron?
Because I'm scared.
He's scared, but nothing happened, right?
Nothing
Woo.
happened. I slept like a baby.
Rocky worked on him for 3 weeks, telling
He
him
sure
how
did.
haunted this house is.
He's
So
scared
he's
the
up there
pants off of him.
sleeping
Okay,
with the
all
light
right,
on.
all right. We're going to get back to your story, but don't forget about it. But
Here it
just to
comes.
validate,
Here it comes.
we were sitting in the kitchen today. We busted out the spirit
This
box.
is true.
And what did you hear, Fiducia?
My mother said, Donna.
Her mother said Donna through the spirit.
Now remember, my mother's name is Elvira, which kind of
Hold
fits
on.
the whole scenario too. But she's been dead for 12 years.
You felt that. That's why you had to do.
She did say Donna. I
She
heard it
said it.
loud and clear.
Hey,
So
you know-
there's something going on up in here. I'm just saying.
Well, Mom likes it here.
Yeah,
she
she does.
doesn't want to.
Yeah,
I
she don't
love
wanna
And
it
you
here.
said that.
I love it
Rocky
here.
said that. She's not unhappy. There's no bad spirits. She likes
Here's
it
the
here.
bottom line. We're going to
Bottom line.
find out tonight whether Donna's mom, who passed away when she was how old?
2009, 91.
91 years old,
Yep.
might be spooning with Rocky. Ah, baby gas face.
I don't know about that.
Baby gas face. She liked that room you're in, man.
She did like
Oh,
that.
now she likes that room.
Yeah.
That
All of a
was
sudden,
her
I go to
room.
that room, and that's the room she likes.
That was her room, dude.
Phillips, we're switching tonight.
That was her room.
I've slept in that room before. I'm
She
good.
she spooned with him. Hey, listen,
His
while we're
younger son
talking
said
about
the same thing.
While we're talking about Memorial Day, we're talking about veterans. I'm going to move into more of a Veteran Day story about our brother Ron.
Ron Phillips.
Oh, wait. Is this
Uh-oh.
going to be good or bad?
Do I know this story?
Well, I don't know. Ron was like, he was a drill sergeant,
I was.
You were?
and he was a mean son of a bitch.
Drill
Mean
sergeant.
son of a bitch.
He was
Drill
a
sergeant
a
sleeps with
ball
the light
busted,
on.
like he was like Sergeant Carter on Gomer Pyle.
Dude, he kicked the
But
guy
he
in
was
the
in the
face.
Air Force.
He kicked the guy in the
No,
face.
I didn't kick a guy.
He
in the
kicked
face.
he kicked a baby in the face.
In the
It was
face.
not-
He kicked the baby in the face.
It was newborn.
It was a brand new
Did not.
baby, still in a,
That was a snake.
didn't even have the umbilical cord cut.
Nope.
Ron kicked it in the face
In the face. It was still in the baby
with
sack.
a boot on. He had a boot.
No, he didn't.
He had a boot on his foot.
No, he didn't. God, you guys are so bad.
Oh my God. Okay, where are we
You
going
guys
with that?
like how we
I don't know
embellish
where
on a
with
story. We take a story that has zero significance, boring as can be, and we make it exciting,
Riveting.
We all-
riveting.
Talk radio.
Kick that baby right in the face with a
In
pair of steel toe boots.
face.
Now they're steel toe boots.
Now they're steel toe. Yeah.
That's right. Ariots.
With the heel things.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm sorry, the heel things.
Taps.
Yeah, whatever those things are that
Yes,
you
I
kick
had
horses
taps.
with.
I
Look
did
out.
wear taps.
Look at Fiducia, how bored she is.
I'm trying to see.
She's
what
not even
everybody's
sitting
saying.
up straight. She's sitting back in her chair.
Yeah,
She never does this during the show.
no,
She sits very rigid and professional.
I tried to.
Very Fox News.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that.
I'm getting hate mail
Are you?
Are you?
for kicking babies in the face.
RonPhillips@gmail.com.
That's right.
RonPhillips@gmail.com.
Hey, Audrey, you got to help us out with the time. How much we have time left on the show? Because we don't know.
Yeah, Audrey, time.
Anybody looking at it?
43 minutes.
43 minutes.
So we're not going to do a bottom of the hour break.
No break tonight.
No break.
We're
No
blowing right
music.
through the break.
Absolutely. So, Ron Phillips did something today.
Oh my God! Why are you
And
keep bringing me up?
So the big.
What did he do?
We
So
should
which
go get
kind?
Johnny. You know what? I should
The
go get
big-
Johnny.
the
I should go
big
get Johnny.
debate.
No.
The big debate is whether I should post the video or not post the video.
Oh, no.
Oh,
What?
is this when?
Yes.
Is this when Ron was massaging the nipples of a mare?
Yep. Yep. With
She
Vaseline.
liked it, too.
That's right.
Well,
That's right.
You gotta
Her
admit,
nipples were a little dry.
you need
I had to put the Vaseline on the nipples.
Donna calls
You
them
need
crusty nipples.
moisturizer.
Now I don't know about any of
Thank
you
you.
ladies out
you
there,
need moisturizer.
but
If any of you lady, no,
Well,
my
just
wife.
think about a
Ooh!
horse. If you're a horse, how do you scratch that? You don't.
Oh my God, I just heard my echo.
That's the problem.
Woo! Dude, was that a Bigfoot call?
woo! There's one out there.
Did you hear that?
That's Bigfoot.
Ron Phillips was doing Bigfoot calls last night out in the dark. Give us another one, Phillips. Ladies
on.
and gentlemen, Ron Phillips. Dude, I can hear it for miles.
Oh no, that's Wounded Warrior. I thought that was a Bigfoot hat.
You
All
can hear. You can hear the echo. And the dogs, when they bark, they echo. They hear the echo, and then they bark back because they're barking at themselves.
I'm gaining telepathy here.
Telepathy.
He's having a psychic
such a thing as
premonition.
tele-
He's got ESPN.
Telepathy.
Yes, he's got ESPN. There you go.
Because I can't see the chat room stuff, but I think that you all think that we've been drinking,
No.
and I need to set the record straight.
Well,
First
it's
of all, I don't drink
Wine.
at all ever.
Me either.
These two have not had anything to drink
We had a beer like 4 hours ago.
4 hours ago.
I think it was about 10:30.
Donna's actually
I have
drinking.
A little bit of moonshine.
Donna's drinking moonshine.
Nothing big.
No,
just
it's
you know,
not the hard moonshine.
I didn't know there was a
tastes
light
like,
moonshine.
This tastes like limeade. That's what it tastes like.
Hey, listen, I'm kind of thinking that during the show, at some point, maybe after the bottom of the hour, no break,
Yep.
that you guys each do your shot of the brown moonshine
No,
tonight
I
on the
don't know
air.
how good that should be, but
On
you
the
know
air.
what we used to do
Oh,
when I worked
no.
in radio?
Come on,
No, I'm not doing
come on, man
Come
up,
Ron will be
on,
asleep in
Phillips.
15
Man up.
minutes.
man up.
You
Hey,
have,
Rocky had a
you
shot of
have
this brown
no
moonshine
standing
that Donna
to be
gave him last
begging
night.
me
Yeah.
to hold us.
My
I mean,
friend-
drink a shot.
Gary
Well, hold on.
Morris makes the best moonshine. of all
Gary
different
Morris, he's on
flavors.
Facebook.
Are
All
we on the
different
same page
flavors.
now?
2 R's in Gary. So, but he does like
I'm
a
gonna share this to
lime.
my page.
He does like it's a honey hazelnut.
Mary Louise says that mares can scratch their nipples with their hooves.
Yep.
No, they kick. What
Well, let's
happens
get back to
They
that
keep
story because that's a
kicking
fascinating.
up there and it
That's
gets
a-
that's a
worn off.
human
So
interest
you gotta-
story.
You can't.
Well,
You got to stop.
So here's what Ron did. He covered his hands in what appeared to be some type of a balm or an ointment or
Vaseline.
a salve. It was Vaseline.
It was
Petroleum
Vaseline.
jelly.
Petroleum
And then
jelly.
and then he got up underneath
I
Baby
did.
Bonanza, a big bay mare that we've got.
Yep.
And proceeded to massage her nipples.
And then she went.
And then her lip
Because it
quivered.
felt good.
Her lip quivered,
Because she liked.
and then
Whoa!
and then they both lit up a cigarette.
You didn't see
It
that?
was great.
What about the lip?
The lip was quivering.
Her lip quivered.
lip-
Show us,
Quivered.
Donna. Show us what it.
That's
Yeah.
not what her lip quivering looked like.
Yeah.
Okay.
It stuck. She stuck it out. She stuck it out.
So I gotta say, I was really impressed by the aerodynamical functioning of
Utter
your
balm.
fingers.
No, it was just Vaseline.
They do have bag balm.
He
You're
was
right.
going.
By
You
the
put
time
that
I got
on.
done with it, on
That's for
Rocky's
cows.
video, it looks like I was just slapping
They
them
want to
around.
see you dance.
I know what they want.
So anyhow,
Do you want to see Ron dance?
let's get back to the. We
Can
actually
you just
did.
moonwalk across behind us?
We did a little bit of history checking on the farm years. Well, about 2 years ago, and we did find that this one shed we had actually was an older shed where they made moonshine. They actually. That's the only history this farm has.
Donna uses anti-monkey butt sometimes.
Yes, this is true.
They're asking about bag balm.
Wait a
Bag
minute,
balm.
though. We got another story
Bag
Are they
about
balms
really?
for cows.
sheath cleaning.
Cheese wax, Sarah.
Oh.
No, not cheese wax. Not on the teats.
All right. So Ron Phillips is going to share a story with you.
I'm not sharing this
You're
story.
sharing the story.
You share it.
All right. So
Which story is
I don't
this?
know how to explain.
The kid?
Oh,
Okay, so
We haven't posted this one
Woo!
yet.
no, I
we don't know
cannot.
whether we should post
I don't
this
think
one.
YouTube would allow it.
But here's the thing: it's for educational
Of
purposes.
course they would allow it for a few minutes.
Absolutely is.
These
right?
people want to see it.
So part of owning horses is upkeep on the cleanliness of certain
Wiener
area wieners. Okay.
Cleaner cleanliness.
for geldings.
Yes.
So with horses, they have like a major innie until it needs to be an outie. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Can you do that?
Show
again?
that one more time.
So
on the
with
visual.
horses-
All a sheep
One more time on the
for
visual.
protective
So,
purposes.
With horses on a male structure is an innie before it needs to be an outie. You know what I'm saying?
That's a pretty good visual, right? I
Well,
got it.
so
So
there's two ways you can.
Did
clean a
Audrey
sheep.
get it? That's what I need to
There's
know.
two ways you
Never
can
mind.
clean a
She
sheep.
just said never
Listen.
mind.
You can have the vet come
Oh, she did say show
and
us.
knock them out, and then when the vet comes and puts them in like a minor anesthesia, they don't actually lay down, but they relax. So when they relax, the inner becomes the outer, the outie, essentially.
Really?
So then you can really
Gravity
clean around
sets
the
in.
edge.
gravity.
And that mug drops to the daggum ground, buddy.
But that didn't work
Sometimes,
today
bro.
because
Sometimes you sit around and go, "Ooh,
Listen,
that's
y'all
a
are not-
real man."
Y'all are not listening to Donna.
Yes, we are.
She is
All right.
going into detail
But
We
about
are.
cleaning the.
okay, so what
Wiener.
we're really trying to
we
say
didn't
is
dope
that
the horse today.
you need to go in to clean.
Yes.
Okay, you
Sean
can't-
Bowden fell off a horse.
If
one
I'm
time.
not mistaken, there was a water hose.
Water hose.
It went in like
works
4
really good.
feet. It went in like 4 feet.
It went in pretty damn far.
Did it not, Phillips?
It
No,
went in
about,
a little
about
way,
a foot and a half.
about a foot.
You
and a
guys
half.
hear Tucker barking?
Yes, and I like had
A
the
foot
hose
and a
going
half?
full force to kind of loosen everything up in there.
Donna went up at least 2 or 4
Well, I
on
don't
it.
know if I went that far, but
It looked like you went that far.
I've done that before.
Yes.
It's one way, man.
But what do you do when you go up inside the sheath, Donna?
You clean it's like black Vaseline. It's all in there. You got to pull it out.
Like black Vaseline?
That's kind of what it feels like. Yeah,
Black Vaseline.
It's
You
gross.
heard it first right here on the Situation Room.
it's gross.
Penile black Vaseline. Equine penile black
Dirt.
Vaseline.
Yes, dirt, and he
So-
was very happy. He
He sure
nice,
was very happy.
nice clean dick after that.
Audrey, I need you to go back
Wow.
to typing in caps because it's a lot easier to read the big letters.
What's she saying now?
I don't know, but Mary Louise obviously has horses
He
or
had his
a
water
very
hose
well endowed husband, one of the
He
two.
Wow,
had
what'd
his
you
water
say?
hose out.
She knows all this stuff.
He had his water hose out. She said.
See, so what we're actually talking about may seem comical and maybe gross to some people, but
It's like funny haha, but it's very serious.
it's super. I mean,
It's horse care.
think
One on
about-
one.
okay, I'm going to say it.
He
Think about if dudes don't take care of their.
Hey, man.
well, you know,
I don't want to think
How you
about
say-
that.
Seriously,
he
bro.
did the female part and I did the male part today. I
Oh,
guess,
dude, we
kind of.
forgot.
No.
What?
Oh,
Oh,
I get to do it this time.
Bang. Okay, let's do it one more time. One more time. Ready? So
Three.
let's
Oh.
go. Let's go right like
Casual.
dominoes. Ready?
okay.
Like the wave.
Phillips, you had the best one.
I'm
You
gonna,
had the best one,
you
bro.
guys keep it going. I'm going to see what's going on with
That's because
Tucker.
he's
in
got
here.
the most experience.
You might want to explain that we got an older
Yeah,
lab.
we have an older dog, and when he has to go out, he has to go out, and he's still smart enough to tell you that.
He just dropped the deuce.
No,
Yeah,
he
you
didn't.
did. You dropped 2
That
deuces.
Drop
dog will
deuce.
explode
He
before
dropped
he
those
goes in the
deuces.
house.
He
He
did.
will explode before he goes. In
So
the
I
house.
want to let everybody know really quick that we originally were going to just do a replay, and we remembered that we have the capabilities to be able to do exactly what we're doing here. So it's just like, why not come on and
like 10 minutes before they decided this.
no, about 12 minutes.
And I was actually in the barn trying to get an estimate on painting, and
Yep.
and he's Don's yelling 5 minutes. I'm
Yep.
like, oh no, we're going live. Okay, great.
And why not? You know, I mean, and then after this, we're gonna go sit around the fire and smoke a cigar.
Well,
Yeah, we are.
You know what I did? I had a shirt on. I had to change my shirt because I had the well,
Me too.
who
Me
was
too.
that? Who was that who was it that did the T-shirt that said, what a stand?
Oh,
Kid Rock.
Afghanistan.
Yes, I had the Kid Rock Afghanistan T-shirt on, so I basically had to take it off. But the Marine shirt is nice and clean at least now, so I'll wear this. Oh, wow.
There you go.
Doesn't Rocky
There you
look?
go.
Rocky looks like an outlaw.
And Ron looks like a wealthy, bitchy rancher.
Yes.
Yeah,
But Rocky looks like an outlaw. Rocky really does look like an outlaw with the creased.
Looks
hat
like
and
he could
everything.
make J.R. Ewing look like a infant.
Do, 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 do,
But see,
do,
now,
do,
Stooge-
do,
I hear this
do,
when I look at
do,
him.
do, do.
Yeah. Yeah. Spaghetti Western.
We'll get him on a horse tomorrow. That should be interesting.
Hey, we did go over to a very special gravesite today.
Yes, we did.
Mahaley Lancaster.
Yeah.
And don't ask me to spell that other than Lancaster.
Yeah.
But
But
if
it was
you
cool.
if you Google the movie Murder in Coweta County,
Yes.
Coweta County, Murder in Coweta County.
All-star cast. Johnny Cash.
The guy that had body odor.
Yeah.
Andy Griffith.
Johnny Cash. June Carter Cash
I
plays
feel pretty tough with this
Mahalia.
hat on right now.
You look pretty tough.
Because it's kind of caught up in the moment.
You look like you've got.
He really does.
Don wears the hat best.
Well, Don has the most practice. These guys are still neophytes.
Yeah, but
What does
Don
that mean?
has.
But
to
at
be
least he
shaped.
doesn't look like he ought to be picking lettuce someplace.
has
Like
reshaped-
Matt Locke. Matt Locke looked like he needed to pick lettuce. Don't you all agree? You can say this about Matt Locke.
About his cowboy hat?
Yes.
It's a lettuce picking hat.
Yes.
It was a
Matt Locke's, he's a nice guy. Not taking anything away from Matt. Looks dumb as shit in a fucking cowboy hat.
Well, I
in a
didn't
white
know.
cowboy hat.
A fucking cowboy hat.
Oh.
Oh,
We can say this.
yes,
Can we?
you
We
did.
can say this.
So I could say what my shirt said, dumb Effistan before.
You
I
probably
switched?
can.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because this is not going to be going on to the AM FM stations.
Oh well, doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay.
Still, you got the idea of what shirt I wore.
Now you really want me to say something?
Now he really does look like
Say
an
something,
outlaw.
cowboy.
He looks like an outlaw. Josie Wales. There he is. Josie Wales.
Hey, I branded
Oh, I was
Rocky
gonna say
last
something.
night.
You
I
did.
branded him.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
He put
Oh,
he put
wrong movie.
Vaseline on that too.
I did.
Wrong movie. Do you feel lucky,
Do
punk?
you feel lucky, punk?
Well, that's Clint Eastwood, same kind of a character.
I've
But,
never been a Clint
a
Eastwood
cop.
fan.
Oh, he's great. Well, you're too
anyway,
young,
back
Rob.
to
Too
this
young.
story about Mahaley
Oh
Lancaster.
yeah, that's right. I forgot about
So
that.
you got to Google the movie Murder in Coweta County.
It's a true story.
It's a true story. There was a woman that lived in the county just south of us, which Audrey is the Heard County, Troop County corridor.
TROUP.
Yeah, the troop her.
Oh,
So
But
Ron
we're
looked
getting
it up.
sidetracked
We're
here.
getting
okay.
to the
Let me
a quick
finish with-
sidetrack before I forget it. Audrey, during the show, you watch the sky right here.
That's where the lights are.
Yep.
That would be where the lights would be.
So okay, go ahead,
We
Don.
watched
All right.
yesterday. There wasn't any.
So here's the story about Mahaley. She was a woman that was born in the 1800s. No, yes,
Yeah.
because she was about 30
Died
years
in
old.
1955.
Yep. She and died, yes, 1955. She was a lawyer, which was unheard of back then,
For a woman.
especially out in the country like this. She was, I think, a teacher, but she also was a, what do you call them? A witch?
Psychic, yeah, psychic medium. I don't know if she's specifically a witch, but law enforcement used her psychic abilities to help
That's right.
solve crimes.
Which
So did
is
locals.
about the movie of Murder in Coweta County. She ended up nailing Andy Griffith. Now, I just spoiled that
Well,
for
that just
you.
ruined the whole movie.
Did
yeah.
she really?
Yeah.
Why don't I remember that?
Yeah, man. He's got body
You
odor.
got to watch it.
Oh,
You
yeah,
got to
he
watch
does.
it.
He's got body odor.
But
We
the
got
thing
inside
is,
connections on
So,
this.
but what she did was you'd pay her $1 and a dime, the 10% for tithing, like you would with your church or whatever. But even back then, they had to be politically correct with the movie,
Yeah.
and they made it $1, and the dime went for
Humane
rescue,
Society. or
humane
something.
society, rescue animals, which is fine too. But that really wasn't the case.
So here's the deal. She ended up solving many crimes, many of which were like very high profile. And she died. and she is buried about what, 5 miles from here.
Yeah, mate.
And
15
so we
minutes.
went over there today, and Rocky breaks out the spirit box. Now we each put 4 quarters and a dime. Each one of us took $1 and a dime with us on top of her
We put it on her
headstone.
headstone.
We'll post a picture later on of Rocky talking to Mahaley Lancaster or communicating with her. And he asked her a very specific question, and
I
she
answered.
answered
Well,
this
the grave
question.
next to her was another Lancaster. Yeah, and it looked
Yeah.
like it could have been her mother if you looked at the years she was born and,
Yep.
and died and everything. So Rocky said, "Is that your mother, or who is?"
No, I said, who is
Who is
that?
that one?
Yep.
And what did she? You actually heard it?
Clear.
Yeah, clear.
Said my mother.
Yeah, said my mother. That was really
Mary
cool.
Louise keeps correcting us on all our errors, everybody.
what are
She
we
said
saying
that psychics are not witches.
No,
I didn't
right.
think
Nobody
so.
said they were.
We don't know
We
what,
don't
what
know
she
if
was.
I don't think she was. a witch.
And Sean says he's a stinky dude. Kind of
Yes.
like maybe, but like
You know how we
Andy
know
Griffith.
that? You know how
Yeah.
we
What's
know
the
that?
story behind
Oh,
that?
yeah, I think
My
you did.
girlfriend's father was a doctor who did insurance examinations for celebrities, and he said Andy Griffith had the worst body odor on earth.
You stunk.
Yeah, he stunk really bad.
Smelled like black Vaseline stuff.
Stop.
Oh, I had to go there. Had
That's
to go there.
actually that Vaseline stuff doesn't smell like
You
that.
need to roll this up, man. You look like a real badass. when you
So,
do it.
Oh my God.
there's
There
another
you go.
story about
Sexy
Mahalia
as shit
too.
right there.
There's
That's
another-
hot, isn't it?
There's,
Hot. Dude,
You
what
got
are
a
doing?
chub?
there's
Did you get a
another
chub on
story
that? I had a
about
chub.
Mahalia.
Oh, he pulled
Yo,
it down.
time out.
That's a chub
Let
killer.
me finish the story about
Yes.
Mahalia.
She was talking.
My next door neighbor,
Back to you, Donna.
well, obviously it's before she died, and she died many years ago, but my next door neighbor's father, we were talking to him, and he had lost his dog. His father had lost his dog. So Don's like, well, what happened? And our neighbor's telling us that he went, gave her the $1 and a dime and said, I've lost my dog. Do you know where it is? And she said, yeah, it's down the street in someone's like corn crib or chicken coop or something like that. It was a hunting hound, I guess, that had gotten lost. And this guy stole the dog. And he goes over there, and sure enough, the dog was there.
It
Go
says, Ron,
figure.
it says, Ron, are you awake?
I was looking at my phone.
How the hell can you read that?
I'm a witch.
Did you see what? Mary Louise,
Is that a warlock? For
did you get any EVPs? Did you use electronic tape recorder while you were there?
No, I didn't. It wasn't an official investigation. I didn't bring any digital voice recorders. But we brought the spirit box, and that's what we got through the spirit box. We weren't getting any radio today. I think
Bummer.
I might have heard a couple glips at the second place. But the first place we went to, we weren't getting any radio glips. It was pure white noise. But if we did an official investigation, yes, Mary, you are correct. I mic as many rooms as I can at the same time and try to determine where certain possible theoretical human voices from spirit are coming
Yeah, I
from
don't know
in that
anything about
location.
stuff.
So
I don't know anything about that.
Go get
stuff.
them
It's
each
very
a shot
cool.
of the brown.
no way,
No.
no way,
No way.
No.
Not gonna do it.
no.
No. Can't.
Not gonna do it.
I was
You're
like,
gonna do it?
I was like, whoo, look at this.
Hey, last night Rocky took this shot of this brown moonshine that Donna had, and he felt his face melt.
But I got to tell you,
It
that was
tough.
the only moonshine that was a whiskey moonshine. All the other moonshine is really like a
Siskey
refreshing.
Siskey moonshine.
Well, it's like a refreshing, like a margarita. That's really kind of what the other. There's a lime.
The watermelon one.
He
you
had
had?
He has peach.
What's
Margarita?
an electronic tape recorder?
It's
Well,
really
an
good.
electronic
Tape
tape.
recorder. Well, like you like a cell phone. If you had.
So
your
would
cell
that be
phone?
like-
Electronic tape recorder. That would be like a reel to
Cassette?
reel.
A reel to reel.
Well, or cassette. It's got Well, no, electronic. Hey,
Okay, like one of those
Mary
DVRs
Louise,
like I have. up there.
I used to have
Not a
one of those.
DVR, but a voice recorder.
is that a digital tape recorder or is it a
So
analog tape recorder that has magnetic stuff on pieces
Would
of plastic?
magnetic
So
stuff pick up
honestly,
something more?
Ed and Lorraine even believed this, that using the cassette tapes to record would be more because of the magnetic that it pulls, because
That's what I'm
magnetism
thinking.
creates.
Yes.
How interesting would that be? Do we have any cassette recorders
Hey,
around? Them?
hey, Scott Livingston says you look
I
like
might
a
have
character in a John Wayne movie that would be shot in the opening scene to establish John
hung.
Wayne as the good guy.
Thank
Or
Dude,
you.
don't talk to Ronald like
One of
that,
the
bro.
He talking to you, man.
That's a good.
Give him the
bad,
baby
the
gas
ugly.
face with the hat on.
Doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, well,
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Digital. Mary says digital.
I know what you're saying. But I do want to reference the fact that cassette tapes could absolutely, if you did an
Could
EMF
sound
reader,
better.
yeah, even if you got
That
an
makes sense.
electromagnetic reader and you put it by a cassette tape when it was playing a recording, you'll get a hit because of the magnetic power that it pulls. Just like no different than
That's
your
kind of cool.
circuit breaker box. You know, if you're not insulated enough,
Right.
that's a problem. It's going to raise the EVP within the atmosphere, right? High EVP levels in any location can make people hallucinate, which could cause more like a psychedelic experience, but people will think would be an actual real experience. And it's simply because that their electricity in their homes are not insulated good enough.
Ah,
Ron and Rocky last night
very
after
cool.
they had moonshine had a psychedelic experience.
We
too.
did. What was it again?
Your face melted.
Oh
much
no,
time
my
do we have?
ears.
22.
My ears
I'm
get
gonna go
hot.
pull a Danny Hamilton.
What's a Danny Hamilton?
What's she doing? Oh,
Oh yeah.
Watch them wires.
right here.
Fine.
Yeah,
Yes,
don't
yeah.
hit these wires, Donna. That would suck.
Oh,
Here we go.
Scott,
There we go.
Crap, Rocky. I don't want to.
There you
alarm
go.
you, but the same
Memorial Day. Donna's
is
carrying the
under-
flag.
under the table.
the what?
He said, but the snake is under the table.
Oh, yeah.
Scott Livingston.
Oh, it could be. Could be.
There goes Fiducia.
There you go.
Hey, I tell you what. We moved
Brian was
three
like, "Watch that computer."
snakes.
I was like,
We moved 4 snakes total
Well,
today.
technically you did.
Technically, yes.
We watched.
Yes. But they're the good guys.
There's
There's
other
just
snakes.
a lot of them.
There's
Yeah.
other snakes.
The
That's my
problem
exercise for the
is
day.
that, you know, these aren't the little northern gardener snakes that we're used to that are, you know, 2 feet
Garter,
long.
not
Garter.
gardener.
For
Gart,
every single
Gardener
one you knew what I was
snake.
hey,
saying.
Rock, stand up. Come here.
Gardener
Let's-
snake.
Let's do this.
What are
let's-
you doing?
Let's steal the show.
Don't fall off the edge of the step.
Now.
So these weren't your typical garter snakes.
Right.
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 Um,
They were
these
Eastern king snakes.
that were
And
like 55 feet long.
They were about, I think that, yes, like 60 feet long.
Yep.
They were as big around,
Almost as big as your balls.
big as, yes, very similar to the
Ixnay.
size, but totally different.
Ixnay.
They were about 4 feet in diameter, weren't they?
At least.
We actually thought they were trees.
we had to get the tractor
and
to
we
pick 'em up.
yes, we had to move them with the bucket loader and the tractor. And
But
No.
before we did, Ron got Vaseline and made sure he nibblized the
he
snake
checked
nipples.
the snake nipples to make sure that they weren't crusty nipples on
Liar,
the
liar,
snakes.
pants on fire.
Now, what ended up happening is
Mhm.
after we moved the first, I think we
Ay.
should refer to these as anacondas.
You probably should.
Yes,
And it was an accident, whatever happened.
yes. And when we first moved the anaconda, about 100 miles away that we did the first one.
About
Not
buck
as big
20.
as around
Yeah, about
this.
20 miles. Then what happened is the rest of the den, the word spread.
It
And the
spread
word
like a
spread
son of a
very
bitch.
quickly that Rocky and Don and Donna and Ron were snake handlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when the challenge
When you get the
began.
stick and you fling it out in
And
the
what they
woods.
ended up doing is they tried to outmaneuver us with tactics, snake tactics.
Very good snake. I mean, well
Very, it was, I'm telling you, we were so impressed
Not a
as the
liberal snake in
professionals
the
that
bunch.
we are.
The snakes were
So
very
what ended
well-
up happening is
mean,
they tried to outmaneuver us
Yeah.
by shrinking in size.
That was really weird.
And then
was
as
something
we
else
got
that was
up
shrinking
next
in
to them,
size.
then they grew again, really big.
It was like a
About
nightmare,
like
almost.
100 feet long.
Dude,
weren't
it
they?
was like a nightmare.
It was like, we were very
We were
scared.
traumatized.
We
They
were
were.
traumatized, and we're going to have to sing to each other tonight before we
Yeah.
go to bed. Now, the thing is,
Don't
once
listen
the well, you know how we measured them. You remember how we measured them? We used that
Are we
thing
going to
that's
say
a roller
really how
thing.
we measured them?
Yes.
No.
Anyhow, what we ended up doing is we got one of those roller
We're gonna run
things
out of
that
daylight.
that the guys
More time
do
to
out
get
in the
dark
road
by
when
the
they're
time.
and that's how we had to measure them.
It was tough.
I think that
dark.
last one was almost 372 feet long.
Yep.
It was about 6.5 feet in diameter?
It was, and it identified as the transgender snake of the bunch.
It was, and Rocky put his whole leg in its butthole.
In its
I wonder
butthole.
what it identifies as. It might identify as a male.
Well, he's trying to decide on the spot whether he's going to agree with Don or not.
I'm like totally not even paying attention.
In its butthole.
In the butthole.
Now, one of the things we are going to do at some point during this trip with these guys, many of you saw the Rocky Stucci.
Rocky Fiduci.
The Rocky Stucci bidet video
Oh, yes.
at Ron's house.
Big announcement. Big
Oh,
announcement.
Yes, this is huge.
Come
This
on.
is
Is
Do
huge.
the Double D
Is
Ranch
that
today.
happening tomorrow? Or
It might be
Wednesday?
tomorrow. Might
We
be tomorrow
might use the same hose that we used on the
on the
kid.
Schwantz.
On the Schwantz.
Here's the thing.
We'll put it on full force.
We're going to show you guys probably in a live stream if we could.
No.
We may have to just video this and upload it because of the signal for the internet.
Good point.
Yeah, that is
Show
a
you
good point.
guys what a Double
We
D
have
Ranch
perfectly good internet. They
bidet.
just don't want to
In
show it
case,
live.
is like.
in case we have to blur stuff
Yes.
Yeah, guess. Well,
In case Ron has to blur.
yeah,
stuff
Ron
out.
would have to moire
Moire it
things and make it look like iridescent and stuff and blurry.
You guys are so weird.
Would you look at the size of that horse's? Whoa!
Son of a bitch.
I'm straight, and that looks good.
Dude, it's like I got Barry White music going on in my head right now.
What, is he seriously? Is he hung down? Is he?
Is he hung
Very-
Is he
down?
hung
He's
down?
hung like a horse.
Well, he's out there with a very pretty blonde,
He
so
is.
he's
Whew.
happy.
All right, so Donna, why don't you hit us with a headline real quick
I have no headlines.
so that we can have
Hey,
some
who-
redeeming value?
Who's that? Aaron
Aaron LaCour.
LaCour.
It's her husband that makes the great moonshine.
Aaron.
He told you that.
You did. Okay, so the bidet
Milano's on Wednesday, Aaron.
farm style on Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, tomorrow
Tomorrow's
for Audrey and Sarah and Debbie and Darla and Scott. I got to get all the girls in there.
Oh! Give me a Bigfoot call.
Oh! Taco Tuesday right here at Double D Ranch. We're going to spice them up. Then we're going to bend Rocky over, and it's going to look like 4th of July. He's going to have a Roman candle stuck in his bunghole.
That's when
Okay,
I
I
leave.
almost disagreed with you there for a second.
That's
you
when I
got through
leave.
it.
So, Donna, do
They
you
were going to
have,
bend Rocky over. No, we're not.
I
So,
mentioned a
by the
couple
way-
headlines
by
today,
the
and I don't
way,
remember what it was.
when we were doing that little thing here, both Don and I both were bending over, ass popping in the air, hands on our knees, just so we can get our faces on that damn camera.
Let's do it again.
That's true. Oh,
Pop
not
the ass,
again.
though. Pop the ass. Lower the arch your back.
That's right. Right like that.
Yeah.
See how we got that form?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Ron.
Ooh. Let's go back here and do that form. So they
No,
can
let's
see.
not do that.
Oh.
This is how. This is the form right here.
They are so weird. They are just so weird.
Right there. Form.
Oh,
It's like a
yoy.
twerk. It's like a twerk, but different.
Only different.
Tickle Ron's ear.
That was the pose. That was the pose. I'll tell you one thing that I did. Will you stop? There was one thing that I heard today that I thought was very interesting. Forget it. I'm not going to do any headlines
Oh,
anymore.
headlines.
Yes.
Give us what you got.
No,
Give us a
Give us
headline.
what you got.
How much time we got, Audrey?
Well, I'm just thinking of the military, right?
All right.
Yes.
The military takes an oath, as do all the people who have public office in this country, to uphold the Constitution and to protect it against enemies, foreign and domestic. Okay? Now, there's this guy, Bishop, whatever the hell his name is, some guy that's supposedly in charge of the military. He is trying to use critical race theory to thin out the patriots in the
Mhm.
military.
Mhm.
Critical race theory, in and of itself, is against the Constitution. It is racist. So, how can this guy be in charge of the military, let alone be allowed to actually purge the military of our patriots, starting with what happened on January 6th, which is totally ridiculous. It's totally affront. and they turn a total blind eye to the entire last year with every big city that we have that has been burning and looting and murdering, quite honestly, under the guise of Antifa and Black Lives Matter. But that's okay, you know. And you can put in every American embassy around the world, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter is a Marxist organization, which in and of itself, and it says it on their website, they're a Marxist organization, which in and of itself means they're unconstitutional. Well, it's just against the Constitution.
No, you're right, Donna.
This military has spent 100 years fighting against Marxism. I'm
Fired
pissed.
up. She is
I'm
fired
pissed.
up.
Hey, listen. The three of us always screw around, and Donna brings credibility to the show once
attempt.
again.
Well, but I'm pissed because think about it. What these people are fighting and take an oath to do, which they take seriously, our politicians are not doing that. Black Lives Matter, admittedly a Marxist organization, and we want to have critical race theory in our military. So basically you're saying the Constitution is gone. And it ain't, as far as I'm concerned. It damn well better not be.
That's right.
That's right.
Now,
I feel
on a
much
scale of 1 to
better.
10, ladies and gentlemen, nope, don't put that back like you had it. Thank you. On a scale of 1 to 10, sexy Ron, thug look, where is he? 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Ron,
We got to look in the chat room.
you got to go up closer like we did.
Yeah, I got to look in the chat room.
Here, we'll show you how we
Gotta
do
get
it.
up.
Come on.
Hands on the knees. You got to.
I can't even see.
All right,
because I
that's
put
how
my
you do it,
glasses
Ron.
on.
All right, here we go.
All right, give it to him, bro. Give it to him.
Yeah.
Look pissed, bro.
Look
Pissed
angry.
her.
Look angry.
I don't have that stupid ass
Look
face.
angry, Ron. Look angry. That was off camera, Rocky.
Yeah, that was off camera.
Ron says, I don't have that stupid ass face you do.
That was off camera. Thank
Yeah.
God.
The good stuff was off camera.
Yeah.
Oh,
So anyhow,
Okay, so do we
That's
have any
it.
numbers in there?
tomorrow.
Hey, but did you notice that when I did that to Ron that was off camera, he ran
He ran,
away.
and rightly so.
He hurried up and ran over that
And
way.
rightly so.
Oh,
He did
Ron.
not want to become something akin to deliverance.
Ron almost broke his face this morning, dude, by the way.
Oh, he did.
Yep.
He did.
Yeah. He forgot there was a step.
We have one
Yes.
little step that kind of
Oh,
blends in with the one before.
I
it, and
almost
it's-
broke something more than my face.
That would have really put a downer on
I need
things.
to
Well,
put
there
like
you go,
a
you got a
yellow
10.
line on the edge of that step.
Thank you.
You got a 10.
Thank
Leslie
you,
Starr.
Scott.
No, Leslie Starr.
Who else? Come
We got-
on,
we
where's?
got a 10 from Leslie.
Hey, PK's in there. PK.
Give her a big foot call.
Hey, it
That
wouldn't
might
it be
be
great
the
if the
thing. You got another
coyotes?
ten.
I'm hearing Chip flying out of the white oak.
Wouldn't it be cool if the coyotes would come
Listen,
on here before the end?
Sarah
of the
Nichols just gave you a 3.
We have whippoorwills. Can you
Thank
hear the whippoorwills?
Chip flew out of the white oak is what
That's
that bird
like
says.
almost nothing.
Listen to it.
That's a
Listen.
whippoorwill.
That's a whippoorwill.
And it says Chip flew out of the
Chip.
white oak.
No,
Chip flew out of the white oak.
no,
Listen.
it says Timmy's in the well.
What's the matter, girl? Did
Timmy's
Timmy
in the well.
fall in the well?
Chip flew out of the white oak.
I can't believe she gave you a 3. That
Man, that's a total 3.
racist.
I deserved it.
No, you didn't.
I'm
Dude, that was
starting to get
hardcore.
eaten
Hey, Scott Livingston just sent you a kiss.
Yep.
Thank you, Scott.
Yes.
God, I
bro.
bet it's dark up there already. See, we're on the western side of the eastern time
Oh,
zone, so it's
God.
still
Love you
sort
too,
of light.
Mary. We love you too.
That's
You know, it's
light
going to
is
take a
bothering
lot
me.
for us to do a show like this every night.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, Donna's going to be pissed with us by tomorrow night.
She already is.
Are you guys going to get on a horse tomorrow? That
Are
light
we?
is bothering my eyes. Are you going to get on a horse tomorrow?
What?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
that would be
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
What do you mean interesting?
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
So, I did bring up some concerns about that with Brother Phillips today about the horse thing.
Was it about testicles or was it about something else?
It was
I think you ought to ride Johnny.
that's what
Your
that
buddy-
was my concern. I told
buddy
I
Johnny.
told
I
told Phillips-
story. Johnny
I was
would
just
launch
like,
him to the
I
moon.
really hope
He'd
that
be to the
Donna
moon, Alice.
has me ride Johnny. That's
Yeah.
what I told Phillips today.
Johnny's not a beginner's horse.
oh, you played that well, dude.
Thank you.
Well,
brother.
we might put
No, what he talked to me about today was
Who, Johnny?
how you are really scared of horses when you first get to them,
Mhm.
and he's a little nervous about riding a horse tomorrow because he's scared of it.
I'm afraid I'm going to give the wrong command.
Wait, you're what?
You don't have
command?
to give a command. I'm going to lead you around
Oh,
like a little
son
kid
of
on a
a
pony.
No,
bitch
no.
again.
No. We've graduated. That was
I'm
the
not
first
going
time.
out on trail.
The next
There's no
time,
way.
you're on your own.
Where?
I'm
We're not sure.
We could do it up in the ring here.
We're not sure. It'll be
No, we could
someplace
do it
on
up
the
in ring
property.
here.
He says, I'm
I'll
not
do it.
sure.
I'm in.
We could
I'll
do it
bring
up
the
on the
Ron's
horse
in.
for it. Yeah,
Ron brought his athletic supporter
I know how to.
and his
canter.
cup, and he will be riding a
Lucy
horse
can't canter. She
tomorrow.
doesn't have shoes anymore. She could trot though, but she's
Ron is
I
going to
know how
ride
to-
horses wearing.
I know how the stutter step in the trot.
Oh,
I
you
do that.
post. You know
Dude,
how
I'm
to
pretty
post.
good at
I know
that.
how to
I'm
post.
I'm pretty good
impressed.
at that.
Devil wears Prada
I'm
pumps
impressed.
tomorrow.
Rocky does not know how to post.
He knows how to post. Rocky will learn how to sit back real fast. If he
Let's
can.
talk to these people one on one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Again.
So what's going to happen tomorrow is that Ron's going to break out his dress pumps.
Mhm.
He's got a beautiful pair.
Not
They are what color would you call them? They're like a rich mahogany leather. They're
Brown
kind of a
Corinthian
burgundy,
There's a lot of holes.
cordovan maybe,
the rich Corinthian
and
leather. Yes,
rich
Getting
Corinthian
dark enough.
leather.
yes, the rich
Rich
Corinthian
Corinthian.
leather.
And
Yes.
and
they
also,
smell of mahogany.
They do. And our
And,
asses are popped out in the air again.
Yeah, we're
Wait, actually, I'm in riding the horse position right now.
sort of. That's better.
Thank you.
Now,
Audrey says she's looking forward to seeing you on the horses, and I said the horses are not.
yeah, the horses have already moved to a different farm, and we're worried that they're not going to be able to be here.
Well, the horses were a little violated that Phillips played with their nipples today. And another one had
Yes.
18 inches of
That's
hose
what
go
we're
up its
talking about.
shaft.
It's all Philip's fault.
What kind of hat am I
played.
wearing?
He played with the crusty
He
nipples.
did.
Oh,
And then he
man.
smelt his fingers when he was done.
And then
You
Donna's
smelled my
playing with
fingers.
their wieners. Rocky and I are the only
We're normal.
normal people
Normal.
here.
Yep.
That's why we're so close to the screen,
Normal.
because we're trying to stay normal
Normal.
and not hang out with the weirdos behind us.
We're just posting
They
in the
are
room
so freaking
while you,
weird.
while you act like an idiot.
Now,
Oh, look at it. She called you out, bro.
What'd
Oh,
she say?
that's messed up.
What'd she say?
What'd she say?
I said, "Oh
Badoosh.
my God, so childish."
I can't-
Dusha.
I can't
She
see
called you
it without-
childish,
Look,
bro.
look at Don. Gotta get right.
Oh my God, so childish.
How do you do it, Leslie
So-
Stark? How do you do it? I said, "I don't know."
How do you
not
do
sure.
what, Leslie?
Not sure, Leslie.
Stay married to me? Can you people imagine if I drank what I'd be like?
It'll be
Yeah.
awesome.
You'd really be in trouble. I'd be in trouble.
All right. I think we're
And
good,
what
huh?
pusses are they for not taking another shot of that moonshine?
Pretty big, large
What
pussies.
are we?
That
Oh my
moonshine
God,
was the
Padusha.
bomb.
Donna had some of it.
Any
She sipped
investors
it,
out
though.
there? Any investors out there? Gary's looking.
Scott
for investors.
Livingston.
That stuff.
Hey,
Well, you did say it was
Hey,
the best
Rocky.
moonshine you've ever had,
No.
right, Rock?
No doubt in my mind. But my ears still got really hot. The flavor was fantastic, but it does things to you at a spiritual level.
his ears got hot.
Thank you.
Hey, on a real serious note, before we close out,
Yep.
Memorial Day. You need to, and all of our beloved viewers, you guys get it.
They know the reason.
You guys get it.
for the day.
And you know that none of us would be here if it wasn't for those that have fallen. Let's take it past the military, to the first responders, to the police. There's a lot of people
The wives
that get up every day
the
and go to
husbands.
work and aren't going to come home.
military families,
And those
Kids.
families, yep.
the
Yep.
kids that might never see their mom or their dad again ever, or maybe never even saw them.
So, Mary, apple pie moonshine. I passed out during an entire segment of a show for drinking apple pie moonshine. Thank you. Ron was there.
I saw it.
We have peach. We have peach. We have watermelon.
Yeah, but we've
We
got
have
it
lime.
disguised as something that
Well,
hey,
Gerald-
would you like some peaches with your Thanksgiving dinner, eh?
Oh, with our
Oh, hey.
morning smoothie.
Oh, hey, Ron had a
Oh.
smoothie.
I did have a smoothie this morning.
Yeah,
Don
smoothie.
makes a good smoothie.
I do make a good, and I made
I'll
some
grab
damn
one
good
and a half
bacon.
minutes.
And I think
Damn good.
how
bacon.
was the brisket last night, boys?
Chubworthy?
Chubworthy.
Tore it up. I had a mountain on my plate.
It was.
It was good.
I had a mountain on
What
my
was that
freaking
sauce I
plate.
put on mine because it was.
It was spicy.
That
That's
was
our-
just.
That's
hot
our
shit.
spicy hot
Oh,
sauce
Yep.
from a
dude.
local store.
It's
that's
called
awesome.
hot shit.
Sam's Rib House.
Oh, we should
and we had these
all.
big old
Carrollton.
mashed. We had big old potatoes.
Hey,
That
will
big around,
Facebook cut us off when an hour's up?
No,
dude. No.
we got 4 hours.
What about over there at Opslands? Can we ruin Mark's show?
Oh,
Let's go right into John B. Wells' show. See what he says. Should we just keep going in the Opslands page?
No, because I'm getting cold.
And
It is getting chilly.
well,
I'm
hey,
getting cold.
you got man up here.
Yeah,
I'm cold as shit. All right, and I
You got a
didn't go
sweatshirt
near
on. I
the
don't.
snakes today.
But
at
I
all.
think it'd be funny to crash John B. Wells' show,
Opslands
Caravan to
cuts you off.
Midnight,
They
and
cut
us
you
just
off.
continue and not release the stream and not let him in.
Phillips.
That would be hilarious.
Never mind.
That would be hilarious. We could actually
I
go
don't
in and
think
just
he'd
leave the
enjoy that.
camera running.
2.5 minutes.
I don't think
Listen
he'd
to
enjoy
Ron.
that.
It's 30 seconds. Ron's gonna go.
That's
I don't
right.
think he'd enjoy that.
I
That's
do.
a
I
wrap.
counted down.
That's
Yep.
a wrap. That's a wrap. What are
So,
you looking
There's a
at?
cigar waiting on
do you see
me.
something?
No, I was looking for Bigfoot.
He's here. All right. So
The
really
lighting-
quick, guys.
Do your-
Tonight
the
we
lighting
weren't
is actually pretty
originally
good.
supposed
is.
Do
to.
your
Why don't you go show
Sweet.
Stallone before you hang up? He's right here.
Oh, is he? Oh yeah.
He's right
Who?
over here. Stallone,
Hey, I'll run the cord.
the horse. See now, Stallone.
All right, well,
is not
hold
the
on
horse
one second
that
now.
got his you
Is-
know
can
what
you
he
see him?
cleaned out today.
Yeah.
But he's right over here with his blonde girlfriend, the Palomino,
All right.
Sassy.
I'll be your cable. guy.
Okay.
You don't
Yep.
have a whole lot.
We say goodbye.
Donna, I
from
need
the
extra
ranch.
cable out of it.
That's it right there.
Be
Careful, it's wet paint.
Oh, yes. Let's see. There they are. Yeah.
Too dark.
No, he hasn't.
There's Stallone, the Italian stallion, right there,
Hung
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
and his girlfriend over there to
Did I just
behind
lean
you.
into white paint?
Yeah.
Oh, it's dry. It's got to be dry. Yeah, it's dry. Oh, it's not dry.
All right. So let's let everybody know really quick.
Hey, the paint is Don't fall off
Okay.
that.
Like I was saying, we had the capabilities of doing it, and so we all figured it was just a great opportunity to do it. Everything is going to be contingent with what our schedule is going to be for the rest of the week. I know that we will try tomorrow night. We will try. What day is tomorrow? Wednesday? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
We'll try tomorrow
Tuesday.
night, and we will try Wednesday night just to come on and have a good time, give you guys updates of what we're doing, because we're getting ready. We're actually trying to get some R&R in, because we are going up to South Carolina, just like everybody knows. And once we get up to South Carolina on Thursday, it's going to be busy as shit, back to business type of stuff. So we'll try to cut in if we can tomorrow. I just want to say that I love the hell out of you guys. We are grateful for each and every one of you.
Get in here, Donna.
Get in here, Fadouche.
Oops. I'm coming. I'm coming.
1 minute.
1
Look
minute.
at- he's counting down.
Is that it?
He's all counting down, being all professional. But no, we love the hell out of you guys.
My
To
hair's
all
all
of our
frizzy.
brothers and sisters in uniform overseas and right here, we're grateful for you. We love the hell out of you. Thank you to all those that have given the ultimate sacrifice for our country. We respect you and honor you every single day of our existence, not just one day a year. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the beautiful Donna Fiducia, on behalf of brother
That
Don
was
Newen,
my eye.
and of course, executive producer for Pinnacle Broadcasting Productions, Ron Phillips. I'm the emotional meatball, Ron Fiducci.
Oh, that was horrible.
Love the hell out of you guys, and we'll catch you all tomorrow night.
That was very gay.
It was.